championship fight time for the WBA Bantamweight Championship. For the introductions, let's go to the ring announcer, Hank Krupinski.
Wearing blue trunks with a white trim from South Philadelphia, weighing in at 117 3/4 pounds, Johnny the Dancing Machine Carter. And his opponent in the blue corner, wearing black trunks with the white trim, weighing in at 117 pounds, also from South Philadelphia, the World Boxing Association Bantamweight Champion, Jeff Chandler. 15 rounds.
The referee is Frank Cappuccino. The judges, Carol Polis, Eddie Woods, Tom Cross, all three judges from Philadelphia. The judges handled the scoring for this WBA title bout, and this is on the 10-point must system. Fifth defense of the title for Jeff Chandler. He won the championship back in November of 1980 in Miami, knocking out previously unbeaten Julian Solis of Puerto Rico in the 14th round. Chandler and Carter were classmates at Bach Vocational High School here in Philadelphia. It's been 7 years since they met in the ring. They met as amateurs, and Carter outpointed Chandler in a 3-round match. Chandler at the time had only fought once before that bout. Round 1 scheduled for 15. 27 years old, ranked second by the WBA, record of 23-1, 13 by knockout. Chandler, 25 years old at 5'7", very tall for a bantamweight. 27-0, 2 draws, 14 by knockout, and as we mentioned right at the top, those knockouts have come in recent years.
He has an exceptional reach advantage, Jeff Chandler does. Right now, he's very patiently waiting for Carter to get through with his first-round anxieties of a championship fight. Remember, Chandler's been here before. He is supremely confident as a champion. He is truly one of our great champions fighting right now. At a time in boxing where every division has an exceptional boxer as a champion, Jeff Chandler stands right up on top.
Chandler's last bout, December 10th, knocked out Ichiro Murata of Japan. 8 months earlier, they had fought to a draw. This is a true Philadelphia matchup. Good combination by Dancing Machine Carter.
Chandler just apparently ready to give up this first round just to see what Carter's got. Let him get that little bit of that anxiety out of his way. Low punch by the champion, warned by the referee.
Americans in this 118-pound bantamweight class, which is dominated by Latin American and Oriental boxers. And as mentioned earlier, the first time that 2 Americans have fought for this title since back in 1947. Right hand delivered by Carter.
Jolton Jeff Chandler, really patient with his adversary. This first round has really not done anything to him.
Chandler with a feeling out opening round against the challenger. And we are final seconds. First round live from Philadelphia. Top referees, a veteran of 49 championship bouts, Arthur McCanty, is with us after explaining his boxing scoring system. And Arthur, you have that first round for Carter, and as you explained earlier, you break it down minute by minute.
I had the first minute for Chandler and the second and third minute for Carter, breaking the round down into 3 separate parts, and thereby ending at a score of 10-9 in favor of Carter.
What would happen if one of the fighters had an overwhelmingly successful 1 minute and the other fighter had...
That fighter, yes, that fighter who had that very, very overwhelmingly first minute could win the round, because he could have had, let's say, a knockdown or two, and the other fellow could have just coasted and won the last 2 minutes, and I would award it to that first minute.
And Johnny Carter coming on in the second round. Bertie, how'd you score that first round?
Exactly the same, 10-9. Right now, to catch up with the action in the second round, Mr. Carter's got a rocket in there someplace. He is fighting fast and he's fighting hard. And again, Jeff Chandler just watching him, looking for his openings and losing points.
Watch your heads inside, fellas. Watch your heads.
Jeff Chandler defending his WBA Bantamweight Championship for the 5th time, going against his one-time high school classmate, Johnny Dancing Machine Carter. Second minute of round 2 on the Arthur Mercanti scoring system. We're now in the final minute of the 3rd round.
Big roar from the crowd because for the first time in 2 rounds, Chandler got off some combinations and got in there. Starting to fight, he missed. Now you see, Chandler missed 2 punches, and back came Carter with some pity-patty shots, but he did land 4 or 5 as he came ahead. The aggressor landed the points.
Chandler with a slight height advantage, 1.5 inches on the challenger Carter. Carter's only loss, 10-round decision to Sergio Castro back in October of '80. Took a good left hand from Jeff. And that is a loss that Carter was able to avenge. Good exchange. This is round 3. Marv Albert along with the fight doctor, Bertie Pacheco. Referee Arthur Mercanti is with us, running down his scoring system, and Arthur had all 3 minutes of that second round for the challenger Carter. How'd you see it?
I do too. Carter is fighting a very exciting beginning rounds. However, his corners told him, you're fighting too fast. Take it easy. You're going to burn yourself out, which is terrible to hear.
There's K.O. Becky O'Neill, the manager of Jeff Chandler. Carter continues to attempt to land combinations, that time not able to connect on Chandler. Carter showing the quickness we discussed earlier.
He's certainly confident he can go all 15 rounds like this. I'm not. Chandler seems to know something we don't know, because he is oh so patient. He's waiting right now. He's mounting his first good attack.
And Carter got in with that lunging left.
Carter fighting on nervous energy, but Chandler seeming to just husband his energy and waiting for a serious attack.
Coming on in this 3rd round, he's landing to the head of Carter.
That's the opening of the Chandler barrage we've been waiting for.
Bob Botto not looking happy, looking on. Most of Chandler's punches have been meaningful in this 3rd round.
Drawing a small bit of a warning from the referee for those low punches by Chandler, but really those trunks are up so high.
Chandler painting the face of Johnny Carter. Awesome round for the champion.
Now you know what he was waiting for, round 1 and 2. Carter still still fighting that very electric, nervous, high-energy fight of his, but it doesn't seem to mean anything to Jeff Chandler this round.
Chandler connecting on every uppercut that he's thrown.
And while they talk in the tail of the tape that they were equal in reach, certainly it looks like Jeff Chandler has 2 or 3 inches in reach, at least 4 inches in reach on the short-armed John Carter.
Combination festival by Chandler. And we're final seconds of the round. And this is round 4, a decisive third round for the champion, Jeff Chandler. The setting, Pennsylvania Hall, Civic Center, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Match of the 2 Philadelphia fighters as Chandler lands on Carter and looks to put him away.
He was off balance. He didn't get hammered. He was off balance, but it sure gave jolting Jeff Chandler a jolt of electricity. When he saw that, he says, uh-oh, he's mine now. Back comes Carter.
And Bernie Carter's left eye is almost shut. Chandler poking at Carter, obviously very confident.
Chandler is mocking and laughing at him. That's bad news. Because Carter is still there. A lot of fight in Carter. His left eye is beginning to close. He's got a little nick. Here's Carter told him. Counter punch.
Chandler landing with hooks and uppercuts. Oh, combination by Chandler again, stinging Carter.
Even exchanges, though, because both men are punching.
Right hand that hurt Carter.
Here's the case of a guy that's in the corner doing all the damage. He's in the corner. He's doing the damage to Carter, although Carter's attacking.
Left hand by Chandler, and again Carter hurt. Looking to get off the ropes. And Chandler loves to go at close quarters with Carter. Finally, Carter able to get outside.
And before he did, he has taken some hammering. There's a rip under the right eye, a nick under the left eye of Carter. Chandler at his destructive best for that minute that he had him up against the ropes.
This is scheduled for 15.
I don't think any 2 human beings can keep this up for 15 rounds.
And Carter is very wobbly.
Carter beginning to buckle under the assault. This is what you call tough, mean action. This is the kind that wins a round, but it wins the fight.
motioning to the referee and trying to get the message across that Jeff Chandler was holding onto the ropes while he was hitting for leverage.
He did that one time, and it was, it's not fair, and it's, but he was sort of joking with him, if you can say, laughing at him derisively, and they're right in complaining.
And Chandler right at Carter as we open up this fifth round. Chandler feeling out rounds over the first two and throwing the barrage starting around 3 and has taken complete command of this bout.
That's pulled it even because they're now at 38-38. And look at Carter. He went right back to where it wasn't any good for him before. His corner told him, box, get out in the middle of the ring, box with this guy. You were doing great while you were boxing. Now he's back in the trenches with him. Why?
match. For Carter, this is biggest payday, $50,000. Chandler will earn $150,000 as the champion.
And that gives you an idea of the disparity of the price for the weight. A heavyweight contender of a low class gets more than $150,000 just to get in and get hammered by the champion.
And we're final seconds of the round. Caddy scorecard along with the fight, Dr. Ferdy Pacheco. The champion, Jeff Chandler, has pulled in front. As we open up the 6th round, let's listen in on the corner of Johnny Dancing Machine Carter.
The right hand over, short right hand over the lead. When you go to the left, you hit him with the hook.
Okay.
You're staying in front of him too much.
Okay, man.
I want you to box. You have box around from here. Box and get yourself together.
Okay, man.
I know what I'm talking about. Get yourself together, then you fight some more. And counterpunch this guy.
Obvious unhappiness in the corner of Johnny Carter, who's being told you're fighting Chandler's fight.
Great advice from the corner. They said Chandler's been training for these kind of fights where you get on the rope and maul. Why are you fighting that way? Get out there and dance. You're the dancing machine, and he's right. Great advice from the corner.
Right hand jammed by Chandler with the polo punch motion. Little showtime for Jeff Chandler. They're back in the schoolyard at Bott Vocational.
He's getting his wind back, and he wants to look good. He's having fun doing it. But I must say, Carter's doing a lot better than he was on the ropes. His eye is closing up. His left eye is closing. They're using the end swell on his right eye. And he's beginning to pay the price for being in there.
Double right hand by Chandler.
Chandler, an awesome punching machine.
Come on out there. Come on out there.
Work right out of there.
Come on.
Last week we saw another great punching champion in Aaron Pryor, and this week we're seeing the other one. There he goes.
And the referee, Cappuccino, says go to the blue corner. There was some confusion on that count.
Big left hook by Chandler, and he's in trouble.
Chandler looking to end it here. Carter has nothing left. And much time left in the 6th round. Jeff Chandler looking to put Carter away.
Carter getting hammered with vicious shots by the champion. His eyes are glassy. He has no control over his legs.
Awesome. Danny's saying stop it, and that's just what Cappuccino does. Jeff Chandler stopping Johnny Carter in round 6. He put him down once, continued to hammer away. Here at ringside, Arthur Mercati, who has been scoring the bout along with Ferdy Pacheco, motioning wildly, stop it. And as if it were on cue, Frank Cappuccino, the man in the ring, did stop the bout. So it is all over. Jeff Chandler has successfully defended his WBA Bantamweight Championship in this, the 5th defense of his title. A feeling out start by Chandler, came on strong in the 3rd round. The combination by Chandler and Carter is put down. Chandler slow to get to the corner as the mandatory count was provided for Carter, and less than a minute later, the bout was stopped with Chandler rocking away at Carter. We'll be back to hear from the champion, Jeff Chandler, in just a moment. All right, let's go to the ring. Here's Ferdy and the champion, Jeff Chandler. Ferdy?
Oh, yeah.
Jeff, it looks like you took it very easy the first 2 rounds. Were you pacing yourself?
I was trying to find the style. We didn't have films on the fight, so I couldn't tell I always do a fight. You know, I just...
What you got him going? You look like you were taunting him or making fun of him. Were you doing that?
Well, like, he had a lot of people here, and I figured he wanted to impress them. That would make him fight. And knowing I was the hardest puncher and the baddest bantamweight in Philadelphia, I knew he'd come.
And you're a great champion. Let me ask you, you satisfied?
Satisfied. I was never worried. I think positive. He is the champ of the world, Jolton Jeff Chandler.
Okay, Jeff, where do you go from here? Who do we look for?
I want Pinto, the other half of the title. I done wiped out just about everything else in division 1 to 5. The lower class from 5 to 10, I really don't care about. But I want Pinto next.
Well, it's Pinto next then for Jolting Jeff Chandler, still the champion of the world.
Yeah, right on.
All right.
I want to thank NBC for doing a beautiful job. Thank you ever so much.
Okay.
Right.
What did you feed him to get him so strong?
Beef broth, corned beef, salami. His mom fed him a lot of steak.
All right. Back to Marv after that dietary tip from K.O. Becky.
All right, Ferdy. Becky O'Neill, the manager of the WBA bantamweight champion Jeff Chandler, stopping his one-time classmate at Bach Vocational High School in Philadelphia. Johnny Carter stopped at 2:28 of round number 6. The referee, Frank Cappuccino, checking it out as Chandler with the left hook. Chandler looking to load up on the right, but that is it, says the referee. It is all over. 2:28, round number 6. We'll be back here on NBC Sports Ringside right after we pause for these messages.